YouTube, what up, man? It's your boy AyeDeon back giving another video. The last one was on them settings for Delta Force. I did some updating, did some tweaking. So while we get into some games, we're probably gonna play possibly. I don't know if we're gonna do attack and defend. We'll probably just do some blitz just because it's quick, simple games while we chat it up and everything, man. But appreciate the likes, appreciate the views so far on these vids, man. As far as Black Ops 7, we haven't got any other news so far. We also haven't got anything else on Battlefield since the end of that. So, in order to pass the time, we've been getting into Delta Force. And honestly, it's been fun as shit. The only other setting that at this point I'm trying to tweak when it comes down to controller has been my sensitivity for snipers. It seems like the higher the scopes, I have to lower the sensitivity down a lot more. So, to kind of go over what I mean by that. So, as y'all can see, I'll go slower here too, so y'all can see like what I've changed and what I've kind of felt to be kind of like more of a balance to what I have now. Because now I feel like I'm a lot better and more stable with my aim now, with how I've kind of tweaked these things around. Now I did do the sensitivity per zoom versus kind of leaving it how it was, and this seems to have helped out a lot too, along with the ADS and vertical and horizontal sensitivities. Like I said, when it comes down to like these higher scopes, I feel like I've had to turn it down. I noticed with my sniper, which I think has a 7 times on it, it kind of like, it's like a super speed up. So like it starts out real slow, and as soon as you start moving that right stick just a little bit more, it like speeds up past what it was already doing. So I've been trying to tweak and find the right balance. I feel like I might have it now. It's a little bit better. So I hit a couple snipes yesterday. So if y'all need a quick change up to kind of see what we've done and what we changed, make sure to pause the video. Make sure to leave a like too if these settings have been working for you too, man. Let me know in the comments if this ends up working for you in the long run. I also have been tweaking around with the sensitivity transition mode, where there was ADS transition or toggle at the start of ADS. ADS transition seems to be kind of the best one for me so far. And I had been tweaking around with the dead zones. Of course, you want the lower the better, but I feel like with it being lower, with this game in particular, it's harder to control. And then you're going to have to tweak a lot more of the settings. This seems to be a good baseline with the higher sticks input, because this is still how they emulate mouse input. So until they get it switched around to where it's not emulating that, it's going to be a little bit wacky of how like the movement is, and it's a lot more sensitive to touch on the controller like a mouse and key. So take that in consideration when you going into it, man. As you can see, I went ahead and we got some stuff out the stove. Went ahead and copped that. And just so y'all can see what I meant by the sniper class here, let me go ahead and switch over to this. Again, this has just been my experience so far, so I'm gonna just aim in. And you see it kind of like, it's not really, it's overly fast, and I've already dropped it down. Like the sensitivity per zoom on the 7 times is like a 0.6 now. So like I was missing some shots like crazy. So it definitely didn't help me at all when I was trying to snipe. Yeah, you'll be quick to get your gun up and go to where you need to, but when it, like look at that. As soon as I go to like zoom in, it does that. Now that may also be the ADS transition type, which is highly possible, but I doubt it. So when you go to zoom in immediately, it's gonna do that. So what I would probably do is I would go back in here, head back over to the settings over here. And I'm probably gonna drop this down just a little bit more. Let's see how that does. It just feels like it's, no matter what you do, it's still gonna be relatively fast. It's slowed down a little bit more, which is perfectly fine compared to what it was. That's a lot better, I'm not gonna lie. So like I said, we're gonna hop into some blitz here. I don't think I've even played blitz to begin with, so we're gonna switch it up, go with some blitz. We've been getting really into using toxic a lot more now too. As you can see, name on it, AyeDeonGG. Make sure to come follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/AyeDeon. where we live stream every single day. We got 2K coming out real soon for the early access. I haven't put out any videos for it because honestly, everybody's already been on it like hella crazy. But if y'all want to see my reaction to 2K content, what's out there, what's been given so far, you will probably see it tomorrow when they drop the city reveal and information on that. So be on the lookout for that next video coming out too. I haven't played Blitz at all. This is literally just domination for the most part. But I believe if you haven't played it, you'd be like, okay, what is Blitz? It's a fast-paced, rapid style, yada yada yada. It's literally domination on steroids. Well, I can't even say steroids because it's real quick. People have been kind of shitting on this game, which is kind of crazy to me. Like, to me, if you play Battlefield, this is a good game to like wait it out of like what's to come next, right? So you don't have to get on here and have a shitty experience. You just got to get on here and have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't something to take serious by any means. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes down to playing this, take it with a grain of salt, man. It's still fresh. It's not, you know, super polished. But for a free to play, why pass the opportunity of just giving it a shot? You know, like, we spend so much time trying to play games like Call of Duty, and same thing with Battlefield, like not realizing like a lot of these games when they first come out, especially in betas and early accesses, there's always problems with it. There's always problems with those games every single time they drop. So if you take your time and learn the intricacies of everything, you're gonna find your fun in it. You don't have to play it to win every time. I get on here, yeah, I want to win, but I also get on here and I'll play it just to have fun. I could come up with random clips of things that I can do with certain characters and stuff like that to use, which is why I started using Toxic. I started having a lot of fun, honestly, when I started using her. And I mainly used Stinger all the time, which is another healer, in case y'all don't know. This is the secondary healer, which uses different abilities. So like it has drones that it uses that hinders the enemy and also can give adrenaline boost to speeds, movement speeds and stuff like that for your teammates while it ends up slowing down the enemy. This might be it right here. Let's see, we got some disruption. Pick up teammates and death. You know, of course, when you think of the Vector, you know, control-wise, it's not really that great. The stability to it probably isn't even that great. Which also, by the way, when you go down and build these guns, and I'll show you guys what the weapon customization looks like, especially for this game, it's better to build for firing stability and control, especially with how the game is with weapon control, and to give you at least a better handle on the weapons you plan on using, especially on the controller. There's a lot more of the intricacies that you have to dial in, and people are going to look at that like, why would I want to do all this extra shit just to be able to use a gun? Ironically enough, think of what we had in Modern Warfare 2, where the guns in Modern Warfare 2 and the customization was to a point where you had to literally dial in every single setting imaginably possible for each gun that you were using. Like, you needed to adjust the silencer, you had to adjust the grips, you had to adjust the barrel types and how that worked. It's the same thing, same concept, but I feel like each one of these on these guns matter because it's not as much, it feel like visual recoil as it is or was there. So I feel like when you're using certain guns, you can attribute a lot more of what you're doing with your weapons to your gun skill, also along with the build out of how you use the gun, the characters use them on. Each character also only gets a certain limit of weapons it can use. Let's get a revival.
Get up and fight back.
Gas up. Nope. That's how you get a quick three. It's also play y'all roles, man. Like, not picking healer if you're not gonna heal nothing. And it's the same thing with like Battlefield people. Like, there's people in there that don't fucking heal for anything, but yet they'll pick a medic class just so they can continue to do, whether it's putting down, you know, health packs for themselves or ammo crates for themselves. If you're not out here rezzing your teammates too,
you're still alive.
You're a liability.
Thank God you're here.
Teammate picked me up, got a kill out of it. Look at that. Okay, God. See, other teammate just shot off that arrow, which was clutch, so we can see the enemy through that smoke. It's the little things, man. The little things help out everybody on the team. Also, on top of all this going on, like, we ended up having arguably the best game I probably have ever had playing this game so far. We had 128 kills. I mean, he was cooking that game. It's one of those games I wish I like recorded, but it was like so damn long of a game. I think we had like it was over 30, almost 40 minutes worth of gameplay in one game. Yes, these games are like super long because attack and defend is literally like a huge conquest. And in that mode, bro, like, I shouldn't even bother doing that. In that mode, it's like you take so much time to like try to hold out people. It's like breakthrough. You have to hold the enemy out of capping certain sectors, and if they capture sectors and they unlock new sectors they don't have to capture as well. And most maps are in between three to 5 sectors depending on what map it is. Take that.
Quiet!
Your ass up.
Stop complaining! Get up!
I can push him down.
Almost! You lucky-ducky! Be careful next time!
I feel like ability is probably a lot more better suited for attack and defend, just because there's so many people at that point. It's a 32 versus 32 versus just being 16v16. The areas aren't as like overly cluttered. I don't know if y'all had the same notion of Battlefield might actually be really close to being better than what COD's going to be this year. However, there is certain information about COD that I feel like is going to be a lot better than what we're expecting, but the execution of it has to be top tier. If the execution of it is ass, the game is gonna be ass. It's literally that simple. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If they don't dial in everything properly, I know you had that rolling, which, by the way, that character does have a combat roll, so it can like escape and get out of things easier, or it can get to a position a lot quicker. Depends on how you use it. I'm telling you, man, there's so many aspects of this game that seem to be better than what people give it credit for. People are so afraid to either A, try it out, or B, criticize it because it's not Battlefield, which is honestly kind of annoying. Like, I get it, but some of the hate for it is, I feel, a lot of a forced hate versus a logical and reasonable hate. And if y'all see all that smoke, that's usually the Stinger character, which has a smoke line that it throws out to cover areas, cover flanks, can wrap in a specific area to aid on healing a teammate or rezzing a teammate. Also has a heal gun, which is meant to, you know, you can shoot that, heal up your teammate. You can also get a kill out of it too, which I have done before, which is actually fucking hilarious. 23, 11, 15 reses, did my job, did my role, while also actually being a legit assault medic. We'll take it. And when I say about being like top assault medic, like, yeah, you can get kills, but don't be the person that plays that role but doesn't know how to play their role, right? Like, if you're gonna play medic, go res more than just your squad mates. Res everybody. Get them extra points, especially when you're doing, you know, attacking, defending, because usually most people are gonna play like the rank mode to it. If you go out here and you don't take the time out to actually kill somebody and get those extra points, you're kind of bugging. That's how I look at that at this point. Like, you're not even trying to get XP to level up anymore at that point. You're just out here just doing whatever and not caring. That's just how I feel about it. But again, that's just me. This is just another event, which is just to unlock extra things here as well, which goes, you say you go in the gallery, get that stuff, but you're able to go into a treasure store and you were able to unlock these 2 blueprints, which are Arc Knight collabs. When you weapon inspect, they actually talk in words of the character that they are representing. Relatively clean. They have great like stuff on here, not gonna lie. Actually, like, really, really good. And then you can also get different name cards for the characters that you're possibly using. And then you can get other supplies that go to unlocking different things. You can also get mirror protection, which goes to your rank, so you don't lose anything in the higher ranks you get. You can also get a 2 times like basically double XP card that goes towards helping out too. Turbricks, which go in towards charms usually that you can get. And then there's also mandal breaks, which go towards usually weapons that are higher tier 2, which, yes, you'd end up having to use some real money sometimes if you don't have mandal breaks unlocked. So take that in consideration if you decide to try to buy some or anything like that. There's always events going on all the time. There's always ways to earn XP. There's always something. They're literally doing a free bundle giveaway until September 20th, which you can unlock more of these bricks here, more of the turbricks. The turbricks to get these charms. And with these charms in particular, there's like a set of 3 legendary ones. Once you get the 3 of them, it opens up a charm effect, which they glow and stuff like that. Pretty clean, not gonna lie. Now, I did tell y'all I had a good ass game. I had a great game recently. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show y'all, man, and let y'all know I ain't lying out here. Like, I had a 93 here. It wasn't even 128, it was 129. A 54k, 129 kills. And then on top of that, I think I also had, how many reses did I have this game? 54, 129, 54. Was that 49? Pretty sure I had 49 or 50 total. Here we go. This is what I wanted to see. I have 54 reses on top of the 129 kills. That's what I mean, bro. Be a medic. Like, this one had 37 reses, okay. 28, okay. 6. 49, 27. You gotta be out here and actually play medic, man. Like, if you were going 14 to 45, but you only had 6 reses, like, you should be taking the time out to just get the reses in if you can't get the kills. You know, you gotta find your way around what works and what doesn't. This dude had 85 reses, and he wasn't even a medic. Can't tell me you can't do the same, mate. But that's just me. However, if y'all been enjoying the Delta Force content, man, make sure to leave a like, comment down below. Let me know what y'all think of the Delta Force if y'all want to see more content on it. Also, as well as if y'all ready for Battlefield and Call of Duty, man, be on the lookout. It's coming soon. Beta's getting ready to drop soon. We got 2K content if y'all ready for that. Make sure to subscribe. It's coming your way as well. And I'm gonna catch y'all next video, man. Peace.